I bet you didn't know how bridges are marvels of engineering connecting lands and lives. We've all been there, stuck on one side of a river, needing to get to the other side. It's a pain in the neck, right? That's where bridges come in, these marvels of engineering that make our lives easier. Bridges connect us, literally and figuratively. They're not just about steel and concrete, they're about progress, connecting communities and keeping commerce flowing. But let's be real, building a bridge, especially over a river, is no walk in the park. It's a job full of challenges. You're dealing with massive forces, unpredictable weather, and let's not forget you're working over water. But that's what makes it so fascinating. So today we're going behind the scenes of one of the toughest jobs out there, building a bridge over a river. We'll walk you through every step of the process, from the initial planning stages to the final ribbon cutting. Get ready to get your hands dirty. We'll meet the hard-working men and women who make it all happen, the engineers, the construction workers, the divers. These are the unsung heroes who brave the elements and push the limits of what's possible. Before a single drop of concrete is poured, a bridge project starts with a whole lot of planning. Engineers and geologists work together, studying maps, analyzing soil samples, and considering the river's flow. They need to know everything about the site, the depth of the riverbed, the type of soil, the water currents, even the potential for earthquakes. This is crucial because the foundation of a bridge is everything. It's literally what supports the entire structure. And building a foundation underwater, that's a whole other level of complicated. Once they've got a handle on the site, engineers can start designing the bridge. They consider factors like traffic volume, the types of vehicles that will use the bridge, and of course aesthetics. A bridge should be functional, but it should also blend in with its surroundings. With the design finalized, it's time to start building, and that means tackling the foundation. In most river bridge constructions, the foundation sits not on the riverbed itself, but on solid bedrock far below. To reach this bedrock, engineers use special structures called caissons. Imagine a giant hollow box made of steel or concrete. That's a caisson. It's built on land, then floated out to the bridge site and carefully sunk into the riverbed. Workers inside the caisson, working under immense pressure, excavate the mud and silt from the river bottom. As the caisson sinks deeper, more sections are added on top. This continues until the caisson reaches the solid bedrock. Once it's in place, the caisson is filled with concrete, creating a super strong foundation for the bridge pier to stand on. With the foundations securely in place, it's time to build the bridge's legs, the piers or pillars that will rise from the riverbed to support the bridge deck. These are typically made of reinforced concrete, a super strong material that can withstand incredible weight and pressure. Construction of the piers begins inside the caissons. Steel reinforcing bars are assembled and lowered into the caisson, forming a cage-like structure. Then, concrete is poured in, filling the caisson and encasing the steel bars. This process is repeated in stages, gradually building up the pier to its full height. As the concrete cures, it hardens, creating a rock-solid support for the bridge. These piers act like giant columns, transferring the weight of the bridge deck and all the traffic it carries down to the bedrock below. Section 5, spanning the divide, girders and trusses. Now comes the part where the bridge really starts to take shape, installing the main span. This is the part of the bridge that stretches across the river, connecting the piers. Depending on the length of the span and the design of the bridge, engineers use different structural elements like girders or trusses. Girders are like giant beams, usually made of steel or concrete, that run the length of the bridge span. They bear the load of the deck and transfer it to the piers. Trusses, on the other hand, are more complex structures made of interconnected triangles. They're incredibly strong and can span much longer distances than girders. These massive steel or concrete components are fabricated off-site and then transported to the bridge location. Getting them into place is a delicate operation, often requiring multiple cranes working in perfect synchronization. Section 6. A steel symphony, assembling the main span. With the girders or trusses in place, the next step is to connect them and install the bridge deck, the part we drive on. This process is like assembling a giant jigsaw puzzle, with each piece carefully lifted and fitted into place. The deck itself is typically made of precast concrete slabs, which are placed and secured onto the girders or trusses. Once the deck is in, it's time for the finishing touches. Paving the roadway, installing railings and adding lighting. This phase of construction is all about precision and teamwork. Every bolt has to be tightened, every weld has to be perfect. Section 7, safety first, navigating challenges on the water. Building a bridge over water is inherently dangerous. You've got heavy machinery, deep water, and often fast-moving currents. That's why safety is absolutely paramount on every bridge project. Workers wear life jackets, safety harnesses and hard hats at all times. Safety boats patrol the water and rescue divers are on standby in case of emergencies. And before any work begins, every team member undergoes rigorous safety training. Weather also throws its own set of challenges. Strong winds, heavy rain or even fog can bring construction to a halt. The crews have to be adaptable and always prepared for the unexpected. Section 8. The finishing touches, from roadway to celebration. With the main structure complete, it's time for the finishing touches. This includes paving the roadway, installing lighting, painting lane markings, and adding safety features like guardrails and barriers. But it's not just about functionality, aesthetics matter too. Bridges often become landmarks, so architects work hard to create designs that are both functional and visually appealing. Finally, the day arrives, the grand opening. After years of planning and hard work, the bridge is open to traffic. It's a proud moment for everyone involved, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Section 9. A bridge to the future, connecting communities. More than just a structure, a bridge is a symbol of progress and connection. It brings communities closer, fosters economic growth, and improves people's lives in countless ways. The next time you cross a bridge, take a moment to appreciate the incredible feat of engineering and the hard work of the people who made it possible. It's a testament to the power of human ingenuity and a reminder that we're capable of achieving amazing things when we work together. So there you have it, a behind-the-scenes look at the dirty, dangerous and downright amazing job of building a bridge over a river. It's a testament to the hard-working men and women who make it happen day after day. And it's a reminder that even the most daunting challenges can be overcome with teamwork, skill and a whole lot of grit.